people, you're welcome to Sessions with Adding the Joy. I'm so glad you're here. If this is your first time, you are so welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are the real MVP. Thank you for joining me. Here we talk about health, all aspects of your health, your physical health, emotional health, spiritual health, and mental health. Now, on the mental health, I made a video previously on the characters you look out for in someone you term a friend, and I got lots of comments. Some persons are like, thank you, but how do I start a friendship and how do I maintain that friendship? So in today's video, we'll be talking about how to start and sustain your relationship. I'm sure you would gain value. Do join me, and remember to subscribe, share, and like. So we'll be starting with the scriptures according to the book of Proverbs 18 verse 24. It says, he that has friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Good. So that is point number 1 on how to start a friendship. You must be friendly. Smile when you need to. Give genuine compliments. Say kind words. Be helpful and engage meaningfully in conversations. I see people that tell me that Joy, I like this person, I like the person's character, I feel the person would be of value to me, but I don't know how to approach this person. First off, how is your countenance? Are you a cheerful person? Do you always wear a smiling face, or are you known with a frown? You're never smiling. You can't attract such a person with a non-cheerful countenance. It's not done. So make sure you smile always. When needed, don't go about smiling like no. Smile when needed. Give kind words. Give compliments. Does the person have a nice hairdo? Does the person have a nice smile? Does the person have nice shoes? Or the person contributed meaningfully to a conversation? Give the person kudos. Give the person credit. Say something like, I like those words. Or you just hit the point. Something that's what drawing the person's attraction to you. That is the first step. Be friendly. Step number 2, don't assume. Assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. I've heard people say, what if I go and meet the person and the person does not respond to my greeting? What if the person does not want to have anything to do with me? What if? And you keep assuming. Once you follow that trend, you find out that you don't meet your goal of starting a friendship. So the worst that can ever happen is a rejection. A rejection is not a death sentence. It just means maybe your approach is wrong. You go back, re-strategize, and launch forward. So don't assume. Don't assume the person is not smiling because the person does not like me. Don't assume the person is looking at me this way because I look awkward. For what is what, the person might not even be seeing you. Some persons are like, I greeted the person and he or she did not answer me. What if the person did not hear you? Or what if the person was engrossed in their thoughts and they did not even notice your conversation, your comments towards them? Things happen. So don't let your assumption keep you back from launching forward in starting a relationship. And I don't want to hear such comments like, I'm waiting for the person to make the first move. What if the person is waiting for you to make the first move? So it ends up none of you makes the move and the friendship just dies before it starts. There are also some things that you don't do when you want to start a friendship. Don't start a friendship with, can we be friends? That pick-up line is so wrong. Don't do that. Don't start with, can we be friends? It's just like asking someone you just met for the first time, can you be a shorty for me? It's not possible. So friendship is a stage. You get from not knowing the person to the acquaintance stage and then to the friendship stage. So you can't just launch out with, can we be friends? Start with a simple conversation and then you grow steadily up the ladder to the friendship stage. Next thing you don't need to do, don't stalk the person. Don't be a stalker. That is a no. Once you like someone, you like the character of the person, you want to befriend the person, go ahead and start a conversation. Don't stay at a distance staring, that the person gets to know that you are staring at him or her, and you stalk the person. I had an experience once. I went to a program, and there was this guy. I was with a group of friends. After chatting, while we're chatting, I found out that this guy was just staring. You know, ladies have this sixth sense. Even if they are not looking at you, they know who is staring at them. So I got to know this guy was staring at me, and I was like, okay, maybe he is staring at someone behind me or in front of me, maybe not just me. I happened to go outside to do something, and turning back, I saw the same person behind me. Okay, I was like, maybe it's a coincidence. Then intentionally, I went to do something at an area where I know that the people there are there to do something. You can't just walk in there for walking sake. And within few minutes, your guess is as good as mine, I saw him behind me. It was creepy. So don't do that. You've already scared the person before even approaching the person for friendship. The person will be like, this guy or this lady must have an ulterior motive. So don't stalk the person. Very important. Don't stalk the person. And then the next stage, after you have exchanged pleasantries, you've started the conversation, the next thing is to exchange contacts. Very important, because you don't just want to start a friendship and leave it there. You want to sustain the friendship. So exchange contacts. It might be phone numbers, house address, office address, whatsoever. Just make sure you have something that would help you keep in touch with that person. And if the person decides not to give you his or her contact, don't be sad. Some persons are just careful about who gets into their personal space. We can't be so careful. We can't be too careful of people. So maybe that person is just being careful and nothing more. Don't be judgmental. It is his or her person. Fate might bring you together again sometime, and at that stage you would be able to collect his or her contacts. So that is for the starting the friendship stage. So how do you sustain this friendship you have started? Keep in touch. That is the number one and only thing you have to do. Keep in touch. I've heard people say things like, I'm not the kind of person that calls. So who is the kind of person that calls? Is there anybody that was given a talent of calling, a talent of keeping in touch? Even if there was a talent like that, like maybe Mr. A was given a talent of keeping in touch, or Mr. B was given a gift of always calling, covet the gift. 1 Corinthians 12 verse 31 says, covet earnestly the best gift. So brother or sister, covet the gifts. Yes, really, because too often I've heard people say, I'm not the calling type. Oh, you're not the calling type, but you're the receiving call kind. No one is a fool. If you value your friendship, if you prioritize your friendship, your relationship, you would call. Do make sure to call the person. Send text messages, send emails, visit the person if you have the chance to. But don't neglect keeping in touch. There are some persons that will be like, 2 years ago we're very close buddies, but I don't know what happened. What happened was one person refused to keep in touch. So I'm sure if you follow these steps, your friendship will be beautiful, and you have people in your inner circle that will add value to you, that will help you grow in your choosing career, and that will make you a better version of yourself. Do this and remember to stay healthy. I'm rooting for you. Subscribe, like, and share. Take care.